Wasaga Beach is one of the Great Lakes' most iconic shorelines. It is also known as Ontario's playground. It is a living shoreline where people and nature meet. But beneath this postcard image lies one of the rarest and most fragile ecosystems in the entire Great Lakes Basin.
A healthy beach has natural debris, uneven sand, and native vegetation. They're not flaws, but they are a natural part of the ecosystem that allow the beach to survive.
The definition of pristine is actually in its natural state, undisturbed. But we find that people assume that pristine is a perfect, quote, perfect beach with nothing but wide open expanses of raked sand. But the important thing to know about Wasaga Beach is the sand here was formed thousands and thousands of years ago. It does not replenish itself, so if it blows away, it's gone for good.
So sand reed grass and American beach grass, which are our dune-binding grass species, are able to hold sand on our beaches. The sand blows through the grass. The roots are able to hold the sand there and keep it in place. Without these dunes and this native vegetation, we eventually will lose sand from our beaches, and once it's gone, it's gone.
Wasaga Beach is the most important nesting site for endangered piping plovers in Ontario. Their return after a 30-year absence was one of Canada's greatest conservation success stories. The survival of piping plovers depends on healthy beaches with undisturbed dunes and shorelines, vegetation and driftwood, and carefully managed human activity. Wasaga is the most important site in Ontario, and when we say that, we mean about half of all the fledglings in Ontario since 2007 came from Wasaga. So it's produced half the babies ever since they came back here. And that's a really, really significant portion just from one location. It also is providing breeding birds, so adult piping plovers, to other beaches in Ontario.
Raking basically destroys the beach, currently and for the future, because it takes out all the natural elements. It doesn't allow any dunes to form. Raking also interrupts the food source for shorebirds like the piping plovers. The idea of development is to try to attract more tourists, but most people actually come to Wasaga Beach for the beach. And in fact, this particular area here, a lot of people love this section of the beach because it's so natural. So my concern would be that ongoing development would end up taking away natural elements on the shoreline and natural elements on the beach itself, and we might end up with just a continuation of what one sees on the main strip.
Sand beaches and dunes are provincially rare and really significant along the Lake Huron coast, making up only about 2 to 3% of the total shoreline along the 6,000 kilometers. These locations host a variety of different habitats and staging areas for provincially significant species like the monarch butterfly, hills thistle, and the eastern hognose snake. Without these spots, these species might cease to exist.
Wasaga Beach can continue to be a beloved destination and a thriving ecosystem, but only if we protect the dunes, embrace the natural shoreline, and respect the species that call this place home.